Okay, after a break, I'm back, and we're looking at stuff to build in Vanguard. I need to build the frac site, improvement that is, and do I want the ultrasonic fence? Actually, whoa, I need the vivarium, I think, since that'll actually allow me to start getting some food from these desert tiles. As for over here, we need to build our silica mine. Wow. Okay, since we're clearing the forest, let's see if I actually do get that big of an improvement, because that tile would be freaking amazing. And I just put him on miasma. Damn, I have too much miasma, not enough guys who are immune to it yet. Okay, over here we need to build our xenomass well. 11 turns. Do I have to cut down the forest? That's my question. Bad news is the tile improvement costs 2 energy to maintain, so... Geothermals better come in handy.
Venga, volvámonos más ricos.
Yeah, the favors are kind of worthless. New quest. And I'm going to send my reserve spy Jill to Freeland to do that quest. Now I just gotta remember to check that again. Let's put him on the Floatstone Hill. We can have him fortified to regain his health, and the not-so-friendly siege worm is at least staying out of our way. Why must it tear up my roads? I'm going to pull up these later on just in case I'm still paying for them. First I gotta rebuild the city connection. That's the damn thing better not go up here. Gonna remove the culture penalty from the meme web. And with my next one, I'm actually gonna start getting back on track for what I normally want to do, which is probably gonna be going for profiteering or even back over here. I'm not really a fan of Pathfinders. I could probably use Pioneer Spirit and then Settler Clans. What do you get? That's kind of lame. That's pretty good. Plus 10 science, free tech, that's not really worth it. That's right, I could go for the investment and just see if I can rack up a fortune. This was going to Liberty. Gonna fortify him. Next turn, we'll pick up robotics and then I can tool central to something more advantageous. We have a KP worker all the way over here for some reason. You're a long way from home, buddy.
Robots do not complain, question, or rest, which makes them good role models for the rest of you.
Okay, an interesting quote. So, there's the road one. For this one, we're going to toss it on Fortify. And we need a new tech. Thinking Swarm Robotics is going to come in handy. It's going to give me more affinity, plus I can then build the drone sphere. Okay, quest decision. Vital Frontier. So, scientists of the Vivarium, we get science for Vivarians or food. I'd rather get the science, I think. We have xenocyte cultures, unique reactions to tissue from Earth organisms. They can make Earth alien hybrid organs. Continue the research. Aha, so the vivarium. As soon as I build that one, immediate quest. The other ones, screw us. This freaking game at times. Okay, so this is going to give us more production. Going to queue that over here as well. And over here I am working on the network. Do not go up. So then that means I'd have to redo the road this way. Kinda hoping the KP or someone will come in and kill this freaking siege warrior for me, but... Oh, shit.
No village was ever ruined by
Plenty of villages are ruined by trade. That's pretty much how the Europeans took over North America from the Native Americans. This guy knows nothing of his history. Okay, I might be able to get her back in time to continue providing support. Meanwhile, over here we are going to go for the auto plant because I definitely need a miracle. So yeah, now I'm getting a culture penalty. And we're gonna go even higher in a second when that hits 8. This isn't quite like Civ 5 where you have religion and stuff to fall back on. Okay, so now we're getting the Alien Preserve quest. I don't know if that might be tied into the auto, or what's it? The Vivarium maybe? So all units +5 healing, or we get science and energy from Alien Preserves. Yeah, that's a hard one. Meanwhile, we are looking at 11 turns, which may be going... Okay, I just got the new top, but is there anything that actually... Let's see, so one for every... This is 1 health for every city because of the trade units. I'll get 3, and then I have to build the auto... or the trade depot in the other place to start getting that. My other option is to just try to make a dash for mind over matter. So...
Venga, volvámonos más ricos. Venga, volvámonos más
So is this
ricos.
only worth 4 then?
Concedido.
And in the event he ever declares war on me, it's just going to revert back to me, so not a big deal. On the other hand, I probably could have traded some of that for science with someone else. Trade convoy. Okay, quest updated. So much for support, I guess. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Okay, we'll have the auto plant done in a second there. Okay, they'll finish at the same time. But once I get this, I'm probably going to need to turn around and I have to get to level 6 to get miasma immunity. I'm going to have to find some way to, yeah, I'm dropping a fence. Actually, whoa, 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 whoa. Change of plan, maybe. I can work on the equation there. For over here, I don't want to really work on the Markov eclipse at the moment since that requires so much production. Vivarium. This will give me more food and more science. I don't think it'd be a bad thing, even though I can't really take too much of an advantage of it since it's desert, not tundra. Previous trade route to Liberty. Axiom gets production, Liberty gets food. So we have our Xenomass. Well, we can come down here and get the kite next. That'll give us some production over here, which will help immensely. We do have the silica, yes, but it's not quite enough on its own. And I don't know what the auto plant's gonna give us once we get its quest. Agent detected in Magan. Oh, we'll even get a little bit of culture off that. Let's just stay in Freeland since we have a new spy. Aha, I can also get the one over here online. Did I lose a worker, or they're friends with the KP? I don't know how I can look at my unit list. Oh, I have the worker over here, that's right. Okay, that explains it. And then we gotta pick up the recycler just to speed up production over here. What is that? Anyway, next turn we'll get Swarm Robotics, and then I can work on the Drone Sphere. But we hit Affinity level 2.
The capacity for stupid agents to produce smart outcomes has a lesson for the manager. Your employees do not need to know very much for you to get the desired results.
Wow, this feline person's real sadist, I guess? Or maniac,
This morning
perhaps?
I saw flocks in flight, herds moving about the plain, and listened to the sound of water mixing with the morning chorus. And I wept at the beauty of it all.
Ah. So I was looking at health, plus 20%, that's amazing, but then level 4 purity. So we can start doing biowells, that would help us, I think. Didn't even know that thing existed, to be honest. Xenofuel plant. Xeno nursery. So yeah, we need to get our Xeno stuff up here. Let's get our Wonder. And since we leveled up, our rangers become gunners. So we give them, what is this one? Heal. Huh. I think this might help them more. I'm hoping this is a heal every turn. If it's a heal every turn, I can make more use out of that. Because I figure I'm probably going to be using them to poke as I move forward, and we can get the combat rover on the next level. That's my thought process behind that. If it's not working the way I thought I did, then I kind of just wasted some stuff. Anyway, we can get the frac site up. And this costs money, doesn't it? Yeah. That's the kite. Paddock in 3 turns. Now I have someone else to sell stuff to. Omoe Kane. That only gives me food, so it's not really a good deal. And Africa is starting to put some more points between the two of us. So I definitely could use the biowells, I think. We get a bionics lab, institute, which is just for specialists. Since I don't have great people in the game, I'm not entirely sure if that's helpful. The biowell, I could definitely drop a few of those around here. My question is just, is it global or is it local? And I get the feeling it's probably more likely to be local. Finish the paddock. 2 turns on that one. As for over here, we have our mine in 4 turns. And I'm starting to get the impression I don't have enough workers since we have all the stuff that needs to be done. Send out the trade convoy again. And my options are still pretty limited. Syra will give them a lot more than it'll give me, which is kind of defeating the point of the trade. And sending this to Central actually gives me the best deal, it looks like. 6 production compared to 5. Okay, what happens now that I'm at 10? -5 culture. Most of it is coming from my population. So can I steer them away? Growth. Let me see, I'm currently 14. If I swap over to this, nothing changes. If I swap over to that, yeah, I don't see any change taking place there. As for over here, there's not really much food, so this one I definitely need to move away from food. We're going to gain the titanium. Okay, the farm lab finished. That's also what caused the unhealthiness to drop so much. So let's actually get the trade depot up. I won't be able to put the units in immediately, the convoys in immediately, because I have other things to build there, and they'd have to come from either Vanguard or Central. And they're both currently working on wonders of sorts. At least I believe that's a wonder. Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to have to get a coastal city so I can... I'm pretty sure we're on a Terran-type planet at this point where it's continents, and as a result we need a way to go kill the other people. I can embark, yes, but I don't even know how the boats work in this game, so maybe I could just stay as I am.
Venga, volvámonos más ricos.
No. And yeah, I'm gonna actually go through the list and see where I can actually use more health at. Vanguard, I need 3. Here, it's optimal. 5 there. Optimal here. Okay, the mine is online, but that's not much help. She got the Xenomass. That kind of sucks. And while I wait for that to finish, I'm actually going to come rip out these roads. Trade depot. Laboratory, some quick, easy science. And I want the xenofuel plant next. I'm hoping to get the quest for those in the near future. Since we're friendly, I hope that thing's not going to bother my worker. What the hell? So, auto plant, we can increase production or energy production.
你好，准确一点儿，智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
Can I get 2 science per turn out of her?
学习是个宝。
For a second there, I thought it went all the way up here and tore out my new road. It's not going to be happy. And here's the repair icon. Not in a very convenient place. Why did it not just take the road?
If you listen at night, you can sometimes hear Casey Jones, the Wabash Cannonball, with his iron legs still running a mile a minute.
Casey Jones. Name sounds familiar, but I can't remember where that's from. Anyway, we have that in place. Now my biowell. It's better than a farm, but you do have to pay for it. I want to see what one looks like over here. Okay, my road is now back online, and hopefully the siege worm permits it to stay that way for a little while longer. As for ballistics, that's not what we were looking for. Tissue engineering gives you healing. Increased food from fungus for grow labs. Dome. Biofuel plant isn't really going to help me much. Bioengineering gives you a bunch of food. These are nice, but not for how much you have to pay to get them in the first place. Chitin, mass digester, gives you energy from tundra. That one's actually not bad for my capital, and I don't have generators up there. Roctopus. Microbial mine. Not bad. Cognition. But you need supremacy for that, so that's basically the equivalent of the Xeno thing that I just built. Hollow Swede, that gives you culture, but actually, that's not a bad thing for us to pick up here. Whoa, I want the precog project. Culture and health? I'm hoping that's global health, because if not, then it's not worth it. The siege worm is in my territory.
No village was ever ruined by trade.
No. How do you tell the friggin' worm to behave if it's gonna stay in my territory? Okay, siphon energy. I can steal tech, but I think I'd rather steal science. Let's do one of each and see what happens. Just need to hope they don't give me a cheap one. That's my main fear about doing it that way. So, thorium reactor. I think I probably want the auto plant, just to speed up my production here. What's the institute do? Not worth it. So we can go over here and set up our first biowell. Next turn, and we can probably gonna put a break in the video here.
智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
Yeah, we'll renew the deal, and then we're going to put a stop here. This freaking worm. Okay, I gotta deal with the worm. So we'll be tackling that next time. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.